Alright guys, welcome back. We are going to build these little tubular supports on this drift trike. I've been meaning to get some new tubing, but they've been closed by the time I get off of work. So I've been using some scrap off of this Honda Express and some tubing off our go-kart over there. And got a special guest with me today, my nephew Alex.
Hi.
So we're gonna rock and roll, show you a couple of things we've accomplished and are doing, and would give you suggestions on doing. So I've noticed that it would be easier if we go ahead and smash the end to give it a good weld on that. Then on the bottom, we flare it and open it, or give it an angle cut so it wraps around the tube and get a good weld there. So I found out, give me the hammer, Alex. Yeah, and the other one. Two great hammers are good to use, or you can use any metal that's flat right there. But a round one, sometimes is good to open it, reopen that pipe size back up. But to bend it, I prefer putting it on a piece of metal so it's straight, and then hammering it down. So best way would be that. I prefer to smash this end where it's going to this plate where my bearing is going to sit at, and we're going to just throw a nice little angle of a tube there, and it'll look nice and it'll support it nice and well. But best bet, I'm going to close that up more, and it is kind of better to use 2x4 than your concrete. You can break it. And so yeah, I prefer that. Give me a second. We're going to close that up. And these were 2x4s. I'm pretty sure you guys didn't see it. But it's better to hit it on the 2x4. It does take a bit of absorbing of it. And instead of doing it on the concrete ground. And I prefer to do my cuts on the 2x4, if you could tell, than the concrete. Safer, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and close that up. Maybe another good couple of whacks, and we'll get that right aligned to that. And a great way, if you guys do have something, equipped like this at home, is I found that it's pretty easier to sand them down and kind of clean the paint off of it with something like this. If you have it, I prefer it. It's much easier to get your angles. Just makes it straight. Get a better weld. So after massaging it, we got it to fit nice and actually real tight on there. I'm really satisfied. That's going to be a big support to this.
That's very good.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex, for your help too, buddy. Give me some, pound it there. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing the same thing on this side. Just trying to make it a little bit more prettier. But it's just going to sit on there flush. It'll look real good. Better than, just using something else. I prefer to just do some chops and just go at it. Never hard to learn something, especially if you have the equipment. All right, give me a second. Let me get the other one massaged out, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and trace it more or less where it go. Then Alex is gonna clean that off with the machine over there. Get it all nice clean to get it welded tonight.
You could use like any color marker, but like a bright marker.
Yeah, bright marker was the deal. We did try to use a red one. Silly us. Didn't work. We couldn't see it. So, yeah, definitely use something you could see, and we'll help you. All right, moving on to the next side. I'm going to go ahead and mark the other side with a bright marker, Alex. So we could know where we're cleaning when you clean that surface.
Yeah.
And pretty much a little bit of in and a little bit out, so we can get a nice weld. So about that much in, that much out. And yeah, I definitely prefer getting it down to a good bare metal so your welding sticks real well and won't break off and it'll be sturdy. Because you know you are going to be twisting this thing right to left quite a bit fast. You don't want
anything breaking.
Yeah, breaking or coming apart. You know, it is, those wheels are going to be spinning pretty fast. So, cool. We will go Alex will go ahead and get that cleaned up and move on to the next step. Alright, Alex and I got these parts cleaned. Got those nice and cleaned out. We did use a little spinny disc cup things we use. Disc. So yeah, we're ready to pretty much put it on there and tack her up. And I do have a right and left on this because one side is fitting better. It just was bit that way and cut that way. So I have a right and left. And we're going to go ahead and weld that up. Let's set it up. Alright, you guys, I got everything cleaned up. Ready to tack on there. So, I'm going to use safety precaution. Wear some welding gloves. So it does get hot. Alright. And I do just want to tack it, see how it is, I just want pretty much less gap as possible. That's my main intention, is to have less gap. So I'm going to adjust it and go ahead and tack the other one. Got the other one adjusted, cleaned up, so I'm going to go ahead and tack this one as well. I do want to make sure that these are level, everything looks smart, you know, like kind of identical to the other side. Similar, you want to say similar. So I don't get, you know, want it to be sturdy as well. I want it to look good. Alright, you guys, got some decent weld on there. Gloves definitely help, but it ain't going nowhere. That's pretty strong. Nice beads in there, got a nice temperature. So yeah, Alright, got some focus. Oh, whoa. Darn it. Well, I did pretty good, decent beads. And I like how it came out. It's good. It's definitely gonna be strong. And I'm happy. Keep on watching. More to come. Next time we're gonna be welding that. Putting the neck on.